Cleveland Cavaliers point guard Colin Sexton has had a roller coaster offseason despite not even being a free agent. The scoring guard had his name included in plenty of NBA trade rumors at the beginning of the offseason, as it sounded like he would be on the move via trade. The root of those rumors was the Cavaliers and Sexton being way apart on negotiations for a contract extension. Plenty of teams popped up as possible trade destinations leading into the draft. The New York Knicks were one of the teams mentioned most, as their need for a point guard has persisted for way too long. Ultimately, no deal was made during the 2021 NBA draft, but the free agency period would present another opportunity for Sexton to be on the move. Plenty of players changed addresses this offseason, yet Sexton remains part of the Cavaliers organization. Here are 3 teams who should still pursue a trade for the former Alabama product. 3. San Antonio Spurs. San Antonio Spurs have done a good job of stockpiling some intriguing, young talent on the roster. They have a lot of young backcourt and wing players with immense potential, but if they want to remain competitive in the Western Conference, they are going to need them to make strides this season as go-to scorers. The Spurs are going into the 2021-22 season without 4 of their top 8 scorers from this past season. That is something that Colin Sexton would help them overcome. Sexton averaged a career-high 24.3 points per game last season and is a 38.5% three-point shooter in his career. That kind of scoring punch is something the Spurs need if they want to keep up with the teams in the upper echelon of the Western Conference. 2. Los Angeles Clippers. The 2021-22 season could be a difficult one for the Los Angeles Clippers. They re-signed Kawhi Leonard in free agency, keeping their all-star duo intact, but Leonard's timetable to return to the court is unknown. Replacing Leonard will be impossible, however, the rest of the roster showed they can still be competitive without him. Colin Sexton would help them overcome the loss of Leonard on offense and give them a new look at the point guard position. 1. Dallas Mavericks. The Dallas Mavericks came into the offseason looking to add a secondary ball handler and playmaker alongside superstar Luka Doncic. They have been unable to do that, but have upgraded the three-point shooting around him. Sexton's shortcomings as a playmaker would be less impactful playing alongside someone that excels at it the way that Doncic does. Just having a second player capable of setting up teammates, as Sexton did average a career-high 4.4 assists per game last season, would help take pressure off of Doncic within the Mavericks' half-court offense. While the Mavericks are hesitant to trade for someone such as Goran Dragic, they should be willing to make a deal for a player such as Sexton to upgrade the roster and get some much-needed backcourt help for Doncic.